And look, we are going. We look like we're live. Look like we're live. Look like we're live. Yep, look like we are live. Going to the control room. We are looking good. Spring game is on deck. Spring game is on deck. We're gonna watch the spring game. Looking good. Looking good. Making sure my audio is straight. Yep, the audio is straight. Everything's good. And we're gonna try out some fun. All right, let's see how this goes. Hopefully, somebody will come through and watch the spring game with me. So we're gonna see how this plays out. Put this out on Twitter. My Everclear is empty. So we're on a commercial right now, so we got to wait and see how that plays out. And other than that, we're good. We're good to go. Man, I hope Georgia Southern does pretty good in the spring. I want to see some defense. That's what I really want to see. I want to see some defense. Hopefully that will be the case. And you know, you know. Oh, because last year we didn't see that much defense, so that it's going to be interesting to see if we can get some defense out of this game or whatever the case may be. And yeah. All right, y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. And look at that, just that quick, I missed it. They already scored that quick. That's crazy. Yo, I missed it that fast. Wow. What did I miss? I need to go back and see. Yeah, I have somebody working on my car, so I was gonna miss that. So it looked like you got points already. And wow, okay. Now this just like I was talking about. I wanted the actual defense to look like something, and just that quick, I missed it. So I'm reacting to that, and that's what happened. Just the game just started, and wow. Okay, it look like the facility is looking good. The indoor facility started to look good. I don't see too many people out there. Actually, surprised not that many people showed up because I was going to show up, but I basically got busy, so I wasn't able to go. So, like I said, I'm getting the car checked out. So basically, the first 5, 6, 7 minutes, I missed the touchdown. Wow, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. Okay. See how this goes. Oh, so the touchdown didn't count, so it was only 3 points? Oh, okay. Okay, Jalen White is not playing. He's been very limited this entire offseason. It's kind of weird that he's been limited this entire offseason. So I'm kind of curious about that. Like, is he okay? Is there injury going on or whatever the case may be? So French is in the game, and the defense come in and stop something really quick. Chase down Watson with the tackle. That's good. So J.C. French is the quarterback. So I take it Davis Brin moved the team down the field to start off with. So okay, let's see what we got here. Come on in. Yeah, I'll open it for you. Yeah. Here you go, baby. I need to look. Uh-oh. Hold it. Two hands. Pick it up and hold it with 2 hands. You made it fall. There you go. No, I don't know what they are, baby. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, they call timeout. No, they didn't. Okay, Dalen Cobb's on the outside. You got Jalen Barton in motion. And okay, look like somebody moved early, but they let it ride. And you got Dalen Cobb. Oh, good tackle. Who's that? Okay, they stopped and quit. The defense is looking good. Defense is looking pretty good. Give here. No, you got to play with this outside. That's chalk. You can't play with that right now. That's chalk. You have to play with that outside. Let me see. Yeah, these are beads. I don't know what those are for. Yeah. Okay, so they punt the ball, and it looks like Georgia Southern's going to be back on offense. I want to see who's going to be the quarterback now. Yeah, Coach Clay Helton, he's being interviewed right now. And I will say this, I am glad that the defense is getting some stops because last year with the offense that we had, I was kind of worried about that. The fact that the defense couldn't stop anything. And look like they're doing pretty good so far, so good. Just want to see if that's going to continue. Look like we got Davis Brin out there. OJ Arnold. So they're still running a 4-2-5 from what I hear. Still running a 4-2-5 defense. And that's going to be interesting to see. All right, just give you guys a heads up. I may be walking away from the stream for a second. I have somebody working on my car outside. So if any questions come up about the car, then I'm going to have to step away for a second. But the reaction is still going to be going on. I didn't realize that, things was going to be as hectic as it was today. And let's see. Davis Brin is in the backfield. Well, he's a quarterback. OJ Arnold look like he's going to be. Okay, they're going deep. Oh, right over Durham Burgess' head. He tried to do another one-handed catch. Almost had it, though. Almost had it. Just slightly overthrew him. So they're going to have to go back to the drawing board on that. Okay, the East Carolina transfer, the guy that we got when Gerald Green was transferred over, he's the one that's on Durham Burgess. Not bad as far as coverage either. Not bad. Okay, slant play. Anthony Queeley with the catch. Good to see him playing. The transfer out to Syracuse, he gets a catch. Look like we get a first down. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Yeah, they have a really, yeah, I agree. They have a pretty good receiving core. Defense like they're coming to blitz. Look like they're coming into blitz. Let's see what I want to see what the defense. What I want to see what how the defense is going to play. Lester's in motion. They run the ball. Look like that's who's that? Oh, that's Terrence Gibbs with the run. And the defense stops him again. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah, I see. The balloons just fly away. Yeah, the balloons will fly away. That's right. Let's see that again. Mm-hmm. You have to put that in there. There's not enough room in here for that, baby. There's Anthony Queeley with the ball. Like he is short of the first down. Wow, good fourth down stop. Good fourth down stop. Good fourth down stop. Excellent play. Excellent play. Yes. You can't do that in here, babe. It's not enough room. You have to put that in the living room. Yeah, you can try. I'm telling you, you have to do it in the living room. Yeah, you got to put that in the living room, boo. There's not enough room in here. That's a good stop right there by the defense. Yes, I'm telling you, you're going to have to put this in the living room. You're not listening. Wow, this is going to be fun. No, it's not, because you got to put it in the living room. Yeah. Take it in the living room, boo. I'm trying to tell you. All right, so look like what is JC French running? Who caught that? Dow Chase, Chase Watson. Dow Chase. Chase I told you I had to go in the living room with it. I told you that. You're not listening. I'm trying to tell you. Go over there and try it over there. You got to take your time, boo. Who's that, Mari Wingard? Dalen Cobb almost caught that ball, but a second, looked like it was second and 4, third and 4. It doesn't work, babe. I tried to tell you. There you go. All right, 3rd down and 4. He's throwing it deep. J.C. French with the pass. Oh, he was out of bounds. Jalen Barton with a catch, but he's out of bounds. Okay, baby. Okay. Okay. Okay, go over there. Yeah, go over there. Here. Yeah, I don't know what you're scared about. It just doesn't work. Yeah. Here you go. Here you go. No, over there. They're going for it on 4th down, and look like he's going to run. We got the 1st down. Nice scramble by French. And nobody was really open on that play. You know you can't tackle the quarterback, so it's not going to be much there. So it looks like they're going to be who is this running the ball? Taron Dixon. Teron Dixon with the run. Here, son. Go over there. All right, they're on a 27. Another run. It's flag on the play. Okay, you got to pick all this up, baby. Yeah, you made the mess. You have to pick it up, boo. There's a personal foul on the defense. Look like it's 15-yard penalty.
That was so good. Wow, where do I buy this?
I don't know. You got to ask mommy. Mommy bought it for you, baby. I think you got this from Amazon. I'm not sure.
Wait, why am I getting this stuff?
Yeah, because you're in the camera. Here, son. French again throws, and it's picked off. Who has the interception? Kevin. Oh, that's Kevin Speed. Okay. Kevin Speed is a kid that I thought that was going to look really good playing quarterback at one point. He had the ability to play quarterback. He was a straight. Okay. You're too loud, son. You're too loud. Let's put this away for right now. Then you need to calm down.
Okay.
Calm down, boo. You're like way too loud. Now go over there with it. So, Kevin Speed. Okay, go over there. Like I said, Kevin Speed was a guy that can actually play anywhere, and he's playing defense. And yeah, the interception, good play. All over there. Give it here. Okay, you don't want it.
Okay.
Only need put them over there. Put them over there, baby. Put them right there. That's where they need to be. And give me one, and I'll put it on there.
We will move this fly.
You fly all over the place.
Yeah.
See, if you was in the living room, you would have more room to do this. That's what I was trying to tell you. Yeah, it's a nice room, but it's not enough because your balloon don't fly far enough. Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. I mean, you can stay in here, that's fine, but you're not going to be able to blow your balloon like you want to. Here. All right, who has the ball now? Let's see. Caleb Hood is in motion. OJ Arnold with the run. He gets a yard or two. All right, you're too loud, baby. All right. Yeah, you don't have the room to play in here. You got to go in the living room. You got plenty of room in there. You don't have to go in there. I'm just letting you know because you're gonna constantly keep moving back and forth right here because you don't have the room. Here you go. Oh, there's a play action. Somebody's wide open. Who's out with the catch? Who's out with the catch? Derwin Burgess again. Good play. Go over there with it. Go over there. Because you don't have the room. See? Who he ran past? There's another pass right there. Who's that? That is the tight end. Keaton Upshaw. Now they're starting to move the ball. They're starting to move the ball pretty well now. And that is a huge target. Nobody saw that coming. What a run. Listen, if this offense could run like this is going to be a problem. This is going to be a real problem if they can run the offense like this. They're moving it pretty well now. The defense is not holding them up like they did before. They're starting to get their legs under them, and they're starting to move the ball. OJ Arnold again. This one thing, I'm not a fan of this read option. Especially when you don't have like a Shy Wertz or Jalen Frazier or any of those guys that used to run. Go over there because it's going to go over there, baby. Go over there. Over there. Now, I just want you to have the space, boo. Yeah, I don't like running the spread option like that. Because of the simple fact you may not have the space to be athletic at quarterback. But I do like the play action. Anthony Queeley with the catch. They're moving the ball pretty good. It looks like they're finally going to get a touchdown here because they're at the 7, at the 8. They're moving they're moving the defense around. Upshaw with the touchdown. This Keaton Upshaw and Anthony Queeley. Then you turn around and have Jalen Barton and Derwin Burgess. You got so many weapons on this team. Obviously, I know that Sam Kinnerson wasn't going to be able to play with his knee injury. I'm glad that Derwin Burgess is back. And I haven't even talked about Caleb Hood. These guys have a lot. They have a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons on this defense, on this offense. It's going to be actually pretty scary how well they're going to be able to move the ball. That was an excellent looking drive by Davis Brin. Really good looking plays. Derwin Burgess over the top. Anthony Queeley through the middle. Keaton Upshaw had 2 catches. And he had the touchdown. And that all started with the interception by Kevin Speed. Really good. You call me, baby? Oh, excuse me. I'm going to tell you something about my 4-year-old son. He's amazing. I just don't want him to get too rambunctious. I think y'all all know if you have a toddler, you know how it is. But I think that he is absolutely amazing. I love him to death. And he's starting to learn too many words. He's starting to learn too many words. Yeah, the crowd is okay. I wish we'd have more people at our spring game. Hell, I wish I was there. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend, but I definitely would have been there. But the way things look, I'm liking the fact that the defense and the offense both are actually able to they're both actually able to make some plays. The defense looked pretty good. They got an interception, they got a couple of stops. They put some points on the board. I think last year's spring game was it was so one-sided, it didn't, really register. It didn't really register as far as how complete the team could have been. So you got Jalen White, Marcus Sanders. That's another receiver I haven't talked about. Josh Dallas. All of them, they haven't. They're not. They haven't dressed out today. Colton Fitzgerald is in the game. Good to see. I want to see what he's capable of, because Colton Fitzgerald is one of these kids that I'm really glad that he decided to come to Georgia Southern after starting at Boise State. So we got a handful of quarterbacks that are actually pretty good as well. The pass to Dalen Cobb. Cobb gets about 4 or 5 yards on the pass. Who do I think is the? I'm sorry, Lurch. I'm just seeing this. Who do I think is the best commit Georgia Southern got from this recruiting cycle? From a recruiting standpoint, the kid from oh goodness, who's the oh goodness, so many good players. I want to say the kid from Jacksonville. No, he's from Florida. He's like a linebacker from Jacksonville. Matter of fact, I'm glad you said that. I can go look and see his name while we're here, because I'm not good with names. I'm glad you said that. I can look that up right now. I'm glad you said that. What is the kid name? I know DeAndre Buchanan is a good one. Here he is, Jamari Whitehead from Jacksonville. I think he's probably the best recruit. Now you got some good ones that are here. You have like the cornerback from Texas is another good one. And but I like the kid. I like Jamari Whitehead a lot. So if you're asking, that's my favorite recruit. Transfer, man, I don't know. There's so many good transfers that came in. I don't know. I mean, you look at J.C. French, Davis Berry, Devon Ferguson, Keaton Upshaw, high snap. Bo Allen was actually another good. T.J. Smith from K-State. Devon Gilmore, Terrion Lee from Texas A&M. You got so many good ones that came from as far as transfers, but my favorite one is probably Kamari Whitehead. Kamon Mathis is the one from Texas that I was referring to. But probably the best commit was that linebacker Jamari Whitehead, because we needed linebackers like crazy, especially after the departure of so many linebackers, and then Todd Bradley Glenn got hurt, and we still needed help for what's his name? Not Kevon Glenn. Good pass. Dalen Cobb is getting a lot of work today. Oh goodness. What is the other? You got Kevon Glenn. Yes, baby. Yes. You want what? Your cup. Your cup should still be in there. All right, hold on. All right, we had to end of the first quarter. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Like I said, if you're still here, Lurch, Jamari Whitehead, absolutely. All right, give me 1 second. All right, back. Still at a commercial right now, so we're waiting to see what's going on here. All right, so can I get my stream back? So I'm waiting for the stream to start back up. Oh, there it is. There it is. Man, I can't believe this. Like, if you look back at the schedule, we had a 3-game losing streak going into the Appalachian State game. Yeah, that's just horrible, man. I'm looking at the schedule. They're showing the schedule from last season, and it's just horrible. All right, so the second quarter is about to start, and we're gonna see how that goes. Still waiting, still waiting. First quarter, I am glad that the defense is playing pretty good. I will say that. I think the defense is playing a lot better than I thought they would. And not too bad. Yeah, absolutely. Zachary, there's some really good defensive plays, which are actually surprising because that's one thing I was worried about. I was worried about the defense not playing up to par. But for the most part, the defense is looking really good. Defense is looking very good. The offense did drive down and score, but the defense is making a lot more plays than last year. So it looked like some guys are actually gonna be able to do some things. There's Terrion Dixon. He ran for about 9 yards on that play. Look like gonna be second and short. All right, what we see here. So you got Colton Fitzgerald. He is actually quarterback, and I thought Bryn was at first, but you got Fitzgerald. You got somebody coming off the edge, like Dow Watson coming off the edge, but that's not enough to get a first down. One thing I do like to see, I like Terrence Gibbs was actually getting some play. Terrence Gibbs had a knee injury. He didn't run on that play. That was Dixon again. But Terrence Gibbs was actually out there playing. So that's good to see 4-star recruit actually out there going to be getting some playing time. So we got a really deep running back room with Jalen White, O.J. Arnold, Dixon, Gibbs, Tyler Jordan. We have a lot of talent on this team. We should be able to compete in the Sun Belt easily. That time the defense comes in. And another thing I noticed about this, the defense is actually tackling. You know, like last season, we didn't get enough tackles on the defense. It was a lot of missed tackles, a lot of people out of place. And it was kind of disheartening because a lot of those plays were like game-breaking plays. But so far it seems like these guys are actually putting the ball on the ground. DeAndre Buchanan, the DeAndre Buchanan, the kid that just got recruited, he actually just caught a pass. That's good to see. They're going to say that this is another kid that's going to actually look pretty good. So now you got another receiver to worry about. I just named all the other ones earlier. Now you got DeAndre Buchanan coming right along with the other 7 or 8 I just mentioned that actually are pretty good athletes. Colton Fitzgerald throws over the top. That guy is wide open. Touchdown. What a throw. Oh, my goodness. Who caught that? DeAndre Buchanan. I just got finished talking about him. He catches the touchdown. Water play, 26-yard touchdown. Catch Colton Fitzgerald to DeAndre Buchanan. Look, that was a beauty. Oh, my goodness. That was great. Who was on the coverage? What a play. That was nice. That was nice. Good play. So the defense did try, but once again, you got so many athletes on the outside. I don't think that we're going to be able. Whoa, who missed that? Come on, Britton. Come on, Britton Williams. Like, look, I'm pulling for you, man. I'm pulling for you, Williams. Come on, bro. Is that Britton Williams? I know he was number 82. Come on, Britton Williams. Come on now. I'm pulling for you. You my kicker now. I've been pulling for you ever since you walked in the door. You can't be doing that. But nevertheless, here we go. Wow, they got a stat up here. Calvin Treese has more yards than Stetson Bennett, Clay Toon, Max Dugan, CJ Stroud, Bryce Young. That is amazing. I didn't know that. He has more yards than Stetson Bennett, Max Dugan, CJ Stroud, Bryce Young. I would have never guessed that. Calvin Treese needs to get somebody need to watch. Somebody need to look at him as an NFL prospect to put up that many numbers. Man, I didn't know that. He put those type of numbers up. But I didn't know they were like, I know he put up numbers, but I didn't know they were those kind of numbers. Now, with that being said, with this talent that we have now, I would not be surprised if whoever's a quarterback, which I think is going to be Davis Brin, I would not be surprised if he's going to be the one that ended up probably breaking that record. You know, Calvin Treese threw for 42 plus. With this talent, he should do much more than that. Terrence Gibbs get the carry. He runs for about 3 yards. Good to see Terrence Gibbs come in. All right, let's see if he's going to hit the ball again. Anthony Queeley is in motion. Play action. Davis Brin's going to throw. He threw that away. I don't know if he was outside the pocket. MJ Stroud with the pressure. I think he's the defensive tackle. So you're looking at the defense actually doing something nice now. They're getting some pressure up the middle. They didn't bite on the play action at all. All right, let's see. 3rd down and 9. Hey, they got some more pressure on the quarterback. These guys are getting at the quarterback. I don't know if this is bad offensive line play or if this is just, good defensive pressure. They got good pressure on Davis Brin twice. Matter of fact, they've been getting pressure for a few plays. J.C. French had to scramble a couple of times. So the defense gets a stop. Yeah, it's a 16-16 game. I want to say that's the punter from Australia with the punt. Jalen Barton catches the ball. I think that's Jalen Barton. I think he's number 1. I want to say that. I'm actually impressed with this defense so far. I mean, it's a close game. Both of these teams are really struggling to get the ball moving. I'm actually surprised at that because you don't get that type of. We didn't get this type of production out of the defense at all last year. And to be honest, this team has a little bit more experience on offense. They have a little bit more talent. I ain't gonna say have a little. Yeah, I can say they probably have a little bit more talent on offense. I mean, you lose a couple of guys, but The talent is there, if not just as good, if not better. Uh-oh, bad snap. Bad snap. Ball went through the hands. I don't know if that's Fitzgerald or French. There was a couple of hot snaps so far this game. That's not good. Feel like JC French with the bad, had to try to get the bad snap. All right, let's see what's next. Dixon in the backfield, French at quarterback. I see Jet Thompson, I think that's Evan Lester at tight end. That's another weapon that we have right there. Evan Lester's another weapon that we have. All right, the ball goes to Dixon. Dixon's trying to stay on his feet. He gets tackled after about a gain about 3 or 4. Oh, Devon Gilmore with the tackle? Interesting. Devon Gilmore's out there playing, so that's good to see. That's the transfer from Bowling Green. Dixon again gets the ball. I think he gets about 3 on the play. How was the second down to 17? What I miss? They lost that many yards? Jesus Christ. I must not reading that correctly. All right, 3rd and 14. Let's see what happens here. I didn't know they lost that many yards. Pressure up front. Over the middle. Who's out with the catch? What a throw. What a catch. Dalen Cobb again. Man, Dalen Cobb is getting a lot of burn today. Good throw by French. I mean, right over the middle, right across the seam. I mean, right in between the defense, between the safety and the corners. I mean, you can't ask for better than that. Yeah, the linebacker got frozen by Lester going across the middle, and that opened that up. Great, that was a good play call. Good play call in that situation. Gilmore shaking up a little bit. Hopefully he's gonna be okay. Look like he's all right. He's walking off the field, shaking his head, saying that he's good. I need to take a quick breather. All right, they're taking a timeout right here. That was a good play. That last play was an excellent play. Across the middle. Not across the middle, pretty much down the seam. I mean, it was right there for Dalen Cobb. Dalen Cobb did an excellent job of catching that ball. Yes, the defense is looking a little bit better from last year. They really are. Guys are getting at the quarterback a little bit. The secondary so-so, but they are getting stops. And they're getting stops a lot because of that front seven is getting pressure. So it's good to see that. It's not like a one-sided affair like last year. So it does make the spring game pretty interesting to see who's going to be what throughout the season coming up. All right, what we got here? Look like J.C. French still at quarterback. Going back to throw. Who's that, Lester? No, that's not Lester. Yeah, that's not Lester. I thought it was Lester. Somebody else. Can't see his jersey number. His jersey's rolled up. Is that Lester from Mercer? Well, I guess I was right. All right, they're back to throw again. The pressure's back on them. Had to throw the ball away. That front seven is getting at the quarterback. Now, this is what I want to say. I don't know if this is bad offensive line play or good defensive line play, because the offensive line was absolutely great last year. I think the offensive line gave up like 3 or 4 sacks last year. There's Christian Varner with the pressure. So I don't know if it's one or the other. But the offensive line hasn't looked too bad. It's just the defense is scheming up some plays to get at the quarterback. Nobody's getting pushed around on the offensive line like that. French with the throw. Oh, who's that? Jet Thompson with the drop. Oh, that was in his hands. Yeah, Jet got to catch that. Joshua Thompson, he has to catch it. That went not only through his hands, it hit him in the chest and the forearm. So he has to catch that. That's not like him to drop a catch like that. But nevertheless, they punting the ball. Call is caught at the 21. So we're going to see what we got here. I think the coaches have to be happy with what they're seeing. It's not too much of a concern on both sides of the ball. Because if you had the offense just running down the field, like which they did get a good couple of drives in. They had to work for it. That looks good. But when you have the defense get stops like this, that looks good too. So it's not, you can't say, oh, the offense needs work or the defense need work. It seems like there's a good balance where both teams are actually fighting hard against each other and it's a close game. This is like you're basically watching iron sharpen iron in real time. That's basically what you're watching right now. So that's really good to see. 1916 blue is up actually. That's really interesting. I can't remember the last time that the defensive side of the defensive side of a spring game actually had more points. You know, I honestly I can't remember that. Yeah, we saw his touchdown from Davis Brin, Colton Fitzgerald. Was that Colton Fitzgerald? Yeah, Colton Fitzgerald threw for a touchdown pass. You also seen an interception by Kevin Speed, which yeah, I didn't know. I almost forgot about Kevin Speed when he was recruited, but when I saw his high school tape, Kevin Speed is like a pure athlete. I mean, bro could play quarterback, he could play receiver, he could play defense. They put him on defense, and you see what happened. He had an interception. Davis Brent so far is 7 for 11 for 134. They're in the spread offense, 5 wide receiver. And Durham Burgess has the ball. They got some blockers in front. Durham Burgess runs for about a good 10, 12 yards. Not bad, not bad. Keaton Upshaw with the block. Keaton Upshaw is a huge dude. He's like 6'7", 250. I mean, if he's gonna block you, I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, what in the world are you gonna do if that guy blocks you? OJ Arnold's in motion. Davis Brin is going to get the ball, and they give the ball to OJ Arnold. OJ Arnold goes up. He gets about 3. They had a shot right there if he could have pump faked that, and because I didn't see any safety over the top. I think they had a shot right there if they could have went for it, but they're just running the plays as they go. It's a spring game, so it's a lot of scrimmaging, a lot of practicing, see what works, what don't work. And Davis Brin, once again, you got Queeley in motion. OJ Arnold gets the ball, look like he gets another. He gets about a yard, makes it 3rd down. See Tyrell out there playing. That's good to see. It's good to see him get some signs. 6'1" sophomore. Let's see him do well. Oh, good play right there. Good read by Davis Brin. You got OJ Arnold running down the sideline. Looked like a gain about 25 on the 3rd and 6. That was a good read right there. That read, because if Davis Brin would have kept that and tried to run play action, that would have been gone, because that whole right side collapsed. That whole left side was open, and he gave that ball That was a good read. Gave the ball to O.J. Arnold. That was an excellent read. If you talk about decision making, that was a good one right there. They tried again, play action. Davis Brennan looked like he's going downfield, and there is a catch. Oh, he dropped it. Burgess almost had it once again. Hickman with the stop. Isn't Hickman, that's the kid from East Carolina? Okay, we got a pretty good battle right here. Derwin Burgess, you know he can catch the ball. He almost had it. Hickman pulls it out at the last second. Good play. So the transfer from East Carolina looks like he's putting in some work here. All right, 2nd down and 10. Good play on the wheel route right there. That's excellent. Good yards right there. Terrence Gibbs with the catch. Good to see that he could catch out the backfield as well. Really interesting to see why Jalen White has been held out throughout most of this offseason. He hasn't played any scrimmages. He hasn't played in the blue and white game. He's not playing in the blue and white game. So it's kind of interesting to see what's going on with that. But nevertheless, we still have some excellent guys out the backfield. Davis Brin is going to be he's in the shotgun for 3rd and 4. And let's see what we got. Well, let's see what we can do here. Like he's switching something up. This 4-2-5 defense looks very exotic. You don't even know where everybody lined up. The pressure comes in. They hand the ball off. Terrence Gibbs looked like he got the 1st down. Yeah, good run that was a hard run by Terrence Gibbs. Really good run by Terrence Gibbs. All right, here we go. 1st down, they're no huddle. They keep moving. Play action. Davis Brennan across the middle. Caleb Hood with the catch in his final season as a Georgia Southern Eagle. He's going to be contributing well. We got so many receivers, man. So many receivers. It is ridiculous how well these receivers. Look at this. Cut back to the camera really quick. Didn't see what happened there. It's still 1st down and going into 2nd down and 10. I will say this. Davis Brin looks really good under center so far. Well, at quarterback, we don't do much under center. Looks really good at quarterback so far. The passes look really good. Nothing looked too crazy. This is the spring game, so I don't know. Brin rolls out, throws the ball. He just overthrew him. As soon as I said that, he overthrew Caleb Hood. Mark Stampley looked like he was on the... Yeah, Mark Stampley like he was on the coverage. Mark Stampley's another kid that looks like he's going to be really good in the secondary. You got guys like Hickman. You got Mark Stampley. I would like to see a little bit of Ashton Whitner, Devon Gilmore. And, I mean, we have some guys. We have some guys. And Stampley's another phenomenal athlete. Stepped his game up big time throughout the season. Another true freshman that stepped up. Oh, it was almost intercepted. Come on, Tyrell Davis. Almost had the interception. That's another guy that I want to talk about. Safety Tyrell Davis. 6'1", 201 pounds. So it's going to be all right, going to go for a field goal here. What is up with our kickers, man? Michael Lance just missed a field goal. Michael Lance just missed a field goal, and then we had Britton Williams miss an extra point. What are we doing here? Said the juice. Yeah, man. O.J. Arnold's looking really good, man. He's looking really, really good. I'm actually not necessarily impressed because we saw what he did last year, but it's good to see him continue to get better. Continue to get better. It gotta be, man. These kickers can't be missing. I mean, we're Georgia Southern. We don't be missing no kicks now. We don't do that. Yeah, I ain't liking that at all. I'm not feeling that, not one bit. All right, let's see. Let's get back on here. All right, so we're still waiting. Commercial, you know how it is, commercial time. All right, we're back on the field. Colton Fitzgerald gives the ball to, ooh, what a hit. Tayon Dixon. All right, y'all give me 1 second. Like I said earlier, I got a guy fixing on my car, and I think we're getting that together. I'm about to go pay my mechanic. He said we're done. Throwing the ball over the top. Nobody's home. All right, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Sorry, y'all. My wife's car is fixed. We're good to go. And it's 21-16 now. I don't know what I missed, but look like not much because it was 19-16. So I can't remember the what you call it for all the scoring in spring games, but it's still a close game, almost halftime. So Tyler Jordan's back there. I think what was that, Colton Fitzgerald? I would like to see Connor Sikowski. 3rd and 7. Yeah, that time they caught him. Number 60 false start. I saw that. That time they got him. He moved about 3 or 4 times so far this game. So I think the offensive line may be a liability. And I don't think they're going to be as good as last year. I mean, last year offensive line was just absolutely amazing. But I don't think they're going to. We're not going to get that type of production. I don't think so. That offensive line was great. So the offensive line may be a slight liability based on last year. It's a game on TV. I'm watching this on ESPN Plus. If I could, I would put the game on, but copyright. Jalen Barton with the catch, short of the first down by about 4 yards. But yeah, the game is on ESPN Plus. Like pretty much all the games for Georgia Southern is going to be on ESPN Plus. And it's one of the reasons why I subscribe to ESPN Plus so I can watch all the games pretty much. They're going for it on 4th down. They're coming in with a blitz. Wow. That was an excellent defensive call right there. They came in with a safety blitz. I don't know if that was TJ Smith or Devon Gilmore. Jalen Barton was over the top. Looked like they got caught for holding, though. Or pass interference. Take your pick. Yeah, it was pass interference. But the play was drawn up good. Look, these guys can get at the quarterback. Now, like I said, I don't know if it's bad offensive line play or good defensive line play, but this front seven is doing very well getting at the quarterback. They've been doing really good. Look at that. Fitzgerald gets he hands the ball off. Look like the defense stops that. They get about a half a yard, if that. Tyler Jordan didn't get much there. Call another timeout. This defense is actually playing pretty good. So the timeout is about to be broken up. They're about to go ahead and run some plays. Why they got App State on that flag? Yuck. Georgia State, yuck. All right, they're about to run the offense again. First down and 10, like they're about on the 16-yard line. He goes back to pass. He throws over the top. Look like, oh, he had him. Bo Johnson had that. He was open. Good route running. Had him beat. Just overthrew him. Yeah, it should have been a touchdown. I agree. He just basically overthrew him. 21-16 going into halftime, about 27 seconds left. The defense is coming in, throwing over the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, no, he dropped it. Ashton Whitner with the almost had the pick. Flag on the play, though. And that's on Jalen Barton. Jalen Barton got to put two hands up. Jalen Barton got to put two hands up right there. That should have been a catch. But nevertheless, even though it wasn't a catch, this is what happens. If you don't catch that ball, it could get picked off. Ashton Whitner almost had an interception right there. So I'm not really knocking Ashton Whitner. He plays defense. Most of these guys on defense don't catch the ball as much, but still, Jalen Barton, he's one of the reasons why we brought him in from Pittsburgh. He has to catch that ball. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be a knock on. I think he will be able to do it, so it's just, that's when you got to catch it. Field goal is good. Kicker goes in, number 97. I don't know who that is. Do you know we have the same O-line coach? No, we don't have the same O-line coach. He left. He's at Arkansas. No. He's at not Western Kentucky. He's at Louisville now. Our offensive line coach is at Louisville now. He left right after last season. He went to his alma mater. I forgot who's the new offensive line coach. Let me see if I can pull that up. I need that information up as well. Let me pull that up so I can do that right now. Here we go. So we're at halftime now. Blue and white game on deck. Our offensive line coach is TJ Woods. Yeah, he just came here from last year. He came from UNLV. Yeah, he was an offensive line coach at UNLV. But our old offensive line coach, he's gone. He went to Arkansas. I remember that was a big deal when he left because he coached this offensive line that only give up we only gave up 4 or 5 sacks last year, and 3 of them wasn't the offensive line's fault. I mean, we had an excellent offensive line, and we don't have them no more. So, yeah, his alma mater gave him an offer he couldn't refuse, I guess, and he left. So we ended up getting TJ Woods, offensive line run game coordinator. The running game does not look bad so far. The offensive line looks, pretty decent. So there's not much to complain. I am a little worried about the pass protection. I don't know if the pass protection is bad or the defensive line is actually playing that good. Because the defensive line is actually putting in some work. So I don't know which one it is. Okay. So right now they're giving a speech. Well, not giving a speech, but they're interviewing Jared Benko. Good to see. Good to see. I think we have an absolutely excellent athletic director. I mean, absolutely excellent. Everybody's always sitting here worrying about if we're going to lose him or not. I don't want to lose him. I mean, he's been doing great this year. Absolutely amazing. Not just here, but ever since he walked in the door. Actually going to be really interested to see what the basketball team does. We got the assistant coach from Alabama, which was actually a pretty good team. And we end up getting Marcus, is it Marcus or Maurice Spates? Former Florida basketball player. So we got a pretty good coach in there as well. So we're going to see how this plays out. I don't see too many. I don't know where I can find the stats at for the spring game. I would like to see the stats, but it's not really mean. The stats don't really mean too much. I'm just necessarily happy that defense is playing pretty good. They actually have the lead right now. So that's really interesting. 21-19 going into halftime. In other news, Tyler Bass just got a contract extension. I don't know if y'all know that. Tyler Bass has a 4-year, $21 million extension for the Buffalo Bills. So congratulations to him. He's done great things in Buffalo. Good to see one of our Georgia Southern Eagles get paid. Matt Breda, I think he's another one. I think he ended up getting signed. I want to make sure I get that right because I don't want to say I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not 100% sure. Played for the Giants last year, did pretty good for himself. Let's see. He doesn't say. Oh, he did resign in March 14th. So he plays for the New York Giants again. He resigned. That's good to see. Kendall Vildor is there. He's at the game. It's good to see. Kendall Vildor is at the game. Yeah, we get a new basketball arena. You're right. You're absolutely right. You're right. Yeah. Hannah Field is Hannah Fieldhouse it needed some work. It needed some help. So hopefully we can get something going with the team because the team just kind of underachieved last year. The women's basketball team has done phenomenal. They've done a great job. Those ladies, those ladies have been doing a great job. The coach is doing a great job over there as well. Hopefully that continues. So they're back at another commercial. So Matt Breda has been signed. He re-signed with the Giants. You also have Tyler Bass got re-signed. Kendall Vildor should be the next one up for he should be the next one up for a contract. I think he done pretty well for himself with the Bears. So I don't know if the Bears would re-sign him. They have the money to do so. But I would not mind seeing him in the Falcons uniform. Let him come home. I wouldn't mind seeing him in a Falcons uniform. Okay. Okay. I wonder what his contract looks like. So last year he had 5 passes, defense, 1 interception, and started 9 games. Not bad. Not bad. He's still on the roster. I know he still should be. I think this might be his last year on his contract. I'm not 100% sure. Don't know. But I expect him to be the next one to get a contract. 21-19, we're going in the third quarter. Overall, I don't see anything that's cause for concern. I think these kids are playing really good football on both ends. When you talk about football, offense and defense, I think both sides are doing pretty well. Nobody's overtaking anyone else. You know, the offense is playing pretty solid. Defense is playing pretty solid. So far, you look at the quarterbacks, you got 11-19 for 171. J.C. French, 5-10 for 39. He actually threw an interception to Kevin Speed. And Colton Fitzgerald, 5 of 11 for 66 yards and a touchdown. So this is basically what you probably would have thought this was going to be the case. French and Fitzgerald is probably going to be in a battle for QB number 2, which I wouldn't be surprised if Fitzgerald win that battle, because both of those guys are really good. I'm leaning towards Fitzgerald. He's been here a little bit longer, but J.C. French does have the talent. He's a very talented quarterback. Durham Burgess is in motion. We are moving the ball. Play action. Go back across. Go back across. Anthony Quealy with the ball going straight through his hands. I think I couldn't see, but if he went back across, man, he had O.J. Arnold open, and nobody was near O.J. Arnold for probably about 30 yards. I mean, I know you want to see what you got down there going downfield, but in a real game, you hit O.J. Arnold right there in the flat, and O.J. Arnold's running by himself for at least 25 yards. Easily. All right, this time they give it to Arnold. Arnold up the middle. He runs for about a good 8 yards. Good, tough run. This kid right here, man. I mean, ever since he came out, man, I was hearing rumblings about it was going to be hard to keep that kid off the field, and that was no lie. Arnold gets the ball again. Oh my goodness. And Arnold is gone. He could be gone. He's running. Nobody could get him. He got another excellent run. Mark Stampley with the tackle. He goes all the way down to the 11. Excellent run by O.J. Arnold. Look, this kid here. This kid here. He could make a case for running back 1. I mean, that's like his second big run of the day. Wow. All right, 1st and 10, ball on the 11. Caleb Hood is in motion. Brent throws the ball to Durham Burgess. He gets down at the 5-4. Ball on the 5 now. Oh, almost caught by Keaton. Keaton Upshaw almost had it. Tyrell Davis with the breakup. They better watch it, man. This defensive line is moving in pretty good. All right, who gets the ball? O.J. Arnold he cuts out to the outside. He runs for about 2. Like it's gonna be 4th down. They're probably gonna kick the ball right here. No? Well, like they're staying on the field. Oh, they're going for it on 4th down. Hurry up offense, 4th down. Latrell Bullock, like that's MJ Stroud. I'm sorry. Cut on the inside. Good hit by Caleb Woods. The ball came out. Was he out? Was he down? Damn, Williams. Okay. Team Blue gets a turnover. Caleb Hood fumbles the ball. Caleb Hood tried to do too much, and I get it. I'm not necessarily mad at him at that. In a real game, you might want to just go down. But in that play right there, Caleb Hood tried to do too much and got the ball stripped. Because in a fourth down situation, what you want to do is actually run that route into the end zone. You don't want to be short when you're at 4th and goal. So run that route into the end zone. So if you catch the ball, you're in the end zone. What he did was he ran the route, the ball got stuck at the 2. Caleb Hood tried to run that ball, and it looked like they end up fumbling the ball. The ball got stripped. So Blue is up 26-19. Fitzgerald has the ball, and Jalen Barton with the catch for about 7, I think, 6 or 7. Right there, running the offense again. The 2nd and 4 after a gain of 6. Terrence Gibbs in motion. Terrence Gibbs with the play action. Close to a first down, like Lester got it. Is he short? Yeah, like he's short about half a yard. So this time to give the ball to, oh goodness, is that Gibbs? Gibbs got the first down right there. Get this man some juice. Right. Terrence Gibbs with the run with a stiff arm. He gets about a good 2. I don't like seeing Terrence Gibbs run that way. I want him to run. I want to see him run north and south. I want to see him run north. I don't like that play. You give that play like that to OJ Arnold because he has the speed to get around. Yep. So a 2nd and 5. Yeah, I don't like to see Terrence Gibbs in a spread like that. I want to see him run north and south. He tried to run north and south. That time the defense was all on him. I'm coming, baby. Hold on, right back, everyone. Okay, Barton with the juice, with the Jets. Gets the midfield. I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that on that screenplay. That wasn't the best. You got Cobb and look like Jalen Barton stacked together. Barton's in motion. Excellent throw by Fitzgerald, and we look like we got, what is that, Lester? Oh, that's a freshman to tight end. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Be right back. Back. 3rd and 3. Let's come back in. Not much change, I see. Good catch by the tight end Smith. Third and 3, Fitzgerald throw the ball right at Jalen Barton, and it didn't connect. It was an incomplete pass. All right, Barton, come on now. Going in the 4th down, 2 tight ends on the left. This is an interesting setup. Got 2 tight ends on the left. Both of them set as wideouts. Dixon in motion. Throw the ball up. Oh, he had him beat and he just overthrew him. Dalen Cobb had it. Dalen Cobb had the touchdown. He just overthrew him. So they're going to turn over on downs. Fitzgerald got to pull that back a little bit. That's a touchdown there. Blue gets 2 more points, 28-19. Oh, Parker Self is actually out there. Okay. I didn't know Parker Self was actually getting some playing time. That's number 81, the one that was caught that pass. Okay. Interesting. So are they putting Colton Fitzgerald back out there again? Okay, I'm about to say. So who's a quarterback? Oh, so Kyle Toole is actually playing. That's interesting. Thought we'll see Bo Allen, but no, you got Kyle Toole. Kyle Toole is out there to play. And 2nd down and 10. I think Kyle Toole came from Troy, I want to say. Robert Edwards III is getting. You know what? Let me tell you something about this kid here. This is one kid I thought that was going to be another running back that was going to make an impact. And it's good to see him out there playing. He's one of the later guys who committed, I think it was this year. Well, I can't remember, was it this year or last year? He was one of the guys that ended up committing late. And ended up redshirting the year, so it was last year. And I actually thought he was going to be pretty good. So far, so good. Like he just ran for, I don't know. It could be a 3 and out. It was very close to a 1st down. Look, this defense is looking good. You're starting to see what this 4-2-5 defense is starting to look like now. Is it a 1st down? Look like it's a 1st. Oh, they got it. Okay, I was about to say it looked like they got it. And yeah, so Robert Edwards is getting some play. Kyle Toole is getting some play. It's gonna be really interesting to see. Robert Edwards was the one running back that I thought that just going to be a part of the rest of the guys that just coming in flowing with talent and with all these other guys. I mean, you're just going to have running back by committee. Kind of similar. If you really look at this offense, look like a lot of guys just going to be contributing. You got like 6 or 7 receivers, 3 or 4 good-looking tight ends. You got about 4 or 5 good-looking running backs. It's going to be very hard to defend all of this. And I think that's what we saw last year. It was very hard to defend when this offense got rolling. Wow, look at this. Pangle falls down and gets up and catch the ball. Now, Pangle, if you don't know who Pangle is, Pangle was a quarterback that played out of the Augusta, Georgia area. Pango what did decide to move over to receiver and just made an excellent catch for a first down. Wow, it's good to see some of these guys who play quarterback transfer, or you see somebody transfer to another position and do well. Good, but come back catch, and that was just short. Almost had it. Thought it was gonna catch that, didn't catch it. Can't see who that is, but that was close. But yeah, but seeing Brooks Pango go in there and catch that ball, that is actually pretty cool. Saw that with Sam Kinison. He came from the quarterback side and decided to play receiver. You got another guy who played quarterback. He's a DB now. They're running the ball. This defense is coming right at this run game. They're not getting anything. So right now, Brian Ellis is being he's being he's being interviewed right now, and he's talking about the guys not being able to score and look. I get it. He's the offensive coordinator, but I'm looking at this and the defense is actually playing some excellent ball. And I mean, yeah, they're playing a lot of bend don't break, but when it's time to make sure you don't break, those guys are actually holding up pretty well. The defense have done absolutely great. This is actually what I said on my podcast. I would like to see the defense step up a little bit. I don't want to see the defense getting ran over, because if the defense could stop this offense, they're going to be looking good against all the other offenses in the Sun Belt. Because I don't see any other defense. I don't see any other offense just as dynamic as ours. I don't see another offense that is as talented as ours. Now we're going to be seeing some guys that are going to be looking pretty good down the road. The App States are going to be doing what they can. You're going to have Marshall, James Madison. Those teams are going to actually have some talent. There's no denying that. But I don't think they're going to be as dynamic as we are. You got to understand, we threw for more yards than some of the top, quarterbacks that's in the country in the Power 5 level. So I don't think any of those teams can match what we can do on that level. And if we're able to stop this offense the way it is, if this continues, our defense may be much more they're much more formidable than we think they are. Because we haven't talked much about the defense at all throughout this season, throughout the off season, basically. What you need, baby? You got your sock on? Cool. Close the door. My son is awesome. All right, so 28-19, Blue is up on White. We are moving the ball. Kyle 2 stretched out the pocket. Nowhere to go. He's running. He gets about 10 yards, 11 yards, first down. Kyle 2 got some wheels. This game is going to end up being a little bit more interesting than I thought. Close to a first down, so 2nd and 1. Robert Edwards runs about 3 yards, gets a first. All right, Cal 2 is about to get the ball again. What are we seeing here? Oh, the defense come through. Oh, what a comeback catch. Oh, it's incomplete. Graham Williams tried to catch that, couldn't catch it. But let me tell you something. This defensive coordinator is drawing up some plays. You know, Christian Varner's getting in pretty easily. Like I said, I don't know if this is bad offensive line or good defensive line because these guys are getting in. They're getting in there pretty easily. This offensive line is somebody's over the line. I'm surprised they should call a flag on that. Tool threw the ball in the dirt just then. That's not good. Third down and 10. Ball just past midfield on the 47. Oh, he wasn't looking. Kyle Toole just threw a pick, was not looking. Another turnover right there. Jack Ferguson gets the interception. Yeah, the receiver wasn't even looking. Yeah, that's just poor communication. This is what happens when, you know, I mean, you're starting to see the talent level starting to show because, you know, the Davis Brins, you know, the Colton Fitzgerald, you know, the other other receivers are not playing. So when you look at that, you're going to start to see the talent. All right, so the upcoming schedule, Citadel they're coming to us on the September 2nd. UAB comes in, that's going to be a revenge game. I hope we beat them in Paulson. Then we're going to Wisconsin, going back and play Ball State again. Coastal Carolina, James Madison, UNL Monroe. Georgia State, they coming to Paulson, that's awesome. Texas State, Marshall, Old Dominion, and App State. So we got a pretty good schedule. So got a pretty good schedule going. I would love to see us beat UAB this upcoming season because they kind of took it to us last. Now I will say this: if this defense can tackle like this against like what we did against UAB, if we tackle like this against UAB, it may be a pretty different outcome. So Connor Zakowski is playing quarterback. You better move around, son. Yeah, like Connor rolls out for the first down. So now the O-line looked pretty good on that play. So you got Jet Thompson out there, Parker Self. Look like Pangol's out there too. 10 minutes left in the game. 33-19, blue over white. Connor with come on, Parker. Ball hit him in the chest. He dropped it. Yeah, I will say Connor Zakowski put a pretty good ball in right there. Under 10 minutes left, and it's second down to 10. Zakowski looking. Look, he throws the ball to the left. Ah, almost caught. Who was that? Pangol. Marquez Watson Trent's playing number 1. Okay. Led the team with 114 tackles. I didn't know that. I think he's going to be a pretty good asset for the team. Can't wait to see how that plays out. Yeah, defense played pretty good. I will say that. Zagelski with another throw. Over the middle. Good catch. Jet Thompson. he got hit pretty good by Kevin Speed. Okay, so we're moving downfield. The ball is past midfield. Ball is on the 39, going in. Sigelski's running again. Nobody was open. Hold on a second, everybody. All right, here's Connor again with the ball. Tyler Jordan with the run gets about 2. Time is running. They gotta have to make some plays. Good run. Dixon with the run, like got a flag on the play. All right, well, we got 34-19. Blue over white. I don't know what happened. They got more points. I must have missed that. Jet Thompson. Six minutes left. It looks like the time is going down. Jalen White is being he's being interviewed right now. I love this kid. I love watching him ever since he came from Delville, Alabama, and I can't wait to see him on the field. My first time actually hearing him talk too. Jalen White almost had 1,000 yards last season, and there's a throw over. Whoa, man! Sigelski almost got that kid killed, man. Now he overthrew him. Man, okay. Now another thing that you get to see, you kind of see the balance of or the level of talent. And we love Connor Sigelski. I like Kyle Toole. I like Connor Fitzgerald. I like all the guys, but you can tell when you have Davis Brin, JC French, and you see the other guys, then you start to see the level of talent, and you be like, okay, I see what's going on here. So Cam Williams, he got a fumble recovery. Kevin Speed had an interception. So we had some really good plays on defense. And Demel Hickman, he's another guy that played pretty good. Demel Hickman played pretty good against Derwin Burgess. He had some really good plays against Derwin Burgess. And you see Keaton Upshaw, he had a touchdown, the tight end. These transfers are actually looking pretty good. So this team is looking a lot more complete than we thought they would from last year when it was more offensive laden. It was more offensive heavy. But now you're seeing Kyle Toole coming back in with 3 minutes and 54 seconds left. We're going to see what they do. You got Robert Edwards in the backfield. Let me see who else. I don't see anybody else right now. Hold on. So the ball is snapped. Edwards get the ball. Like Edwards get about 4 yards. He gets stood up. Okay. So there's a flag on the play. Wonder what's the flag for. Defense was offside. All right, so they're going to hike the ball again. It is first down and 5. Play action. Goes downfield and Terrion Lee, the linebacker for Texas A&M, was standing on the sideline. He was able to get the pass. Goodness, he threw the ball clean out of bounds. Look at that. Terrion Lee gets a catch. Oh boy, Terrion Lee for Texas A&M. So the game is winding down. About 2 minutes left. I am thoroughly impressed with the defense. I think the defense played pretty good. I did like the way that they played. Also, saw some good explosive plays from the offense. But the more important thing is overall, the defense actually played with some. They actually played with some, with some guts. Last season we saw a lot of guys where they weren't tackling properly. A lot of guys was out of position. This year is a totally different situation. These guys are getting at the ball. You saw some passes being broken up. You saw some turnovers. You saw the defense actually play pretty good. So I don't know if this is going to be a sign of things to come, but I will say we have a much more of a balanced team. And in some cases, you could probably make the case that this may be more of a defensive style type of team this year, even though we have a lot of weapons on offense. I would like to see how it will look like when Davis Brin or whoever's going to be QB1 actually playing a full game, because it looks like that Davis Brin to Keaton Upshaw, look like that connection looks really good. Yeah, the drone shots look great. Absolutely, they look really good. We need more of that throughout the game in the regular season. Also, you see that, like I said, you see that connection there. You also seen some really good runs by O.J. Arnold, which when you get O.J. Arnold, you go and get Jalen White coming back. You see Terrence Gibbs playing. You're going to see some good runs out of this team. Now, what does that mean? Does that also mean that is the offensive line more of a run first, or are they a run style offensive line where we can get the ball running, or we're gonna have trouble with pass protection? Because pass protection was a little bit of an issue in this game, but when they did get time, the quarterbacks did take the ball down the field. Some great catches from some names that we didn't get. We don't really see a lot. Dalen Cobb got some good plays. Jet Thompson had a good play. He had a drop or two. Keaton Upshaw, with his size, 6'7", 250, it is very hard to stop a guy like that. Oh, there's another play right there. Good play right there to stop that, breaking up the pass. But you have a lot of guys here that are going to be really good at actually playing, football for Georgia Southern. You got some talent here. All these guys that they brought in on defense showed up. Like I said, Cam Williams, I think he had a fumble recovery. You had Kevin Speed with the interception. You had another interception by Jack Ferguson. He had an interception. And look at that. That's another interception right there. Another interception right there. And he is going all the way. Touchdown, pick 6. My goodness. Andrew Douglas. Andrew Douglas with the interception, pick 6. And this blue and white game looks completely lopsided in what we saw last year. Completely lopsided from last year. We're looking at 42-19. The game is over. That killed that ended the game. The clock didn't stop. So that's it right there, everybody. 42-19, blue and white game. Man, that was interesting. This defense might be something to watch, y'all. This defense might be something to watch. I mean, there's no losers here. 43-19, blue over white. There's really no losers here. Everybody has to be happy with what they see. The offense could rest a little bit easy, especially the guys who are coming back from last year. Don't get me wrong, the offense wants to put up points. They want to do what they did last year. But with a situation like this, you don't have to worry about trying to play, catch up or trying to be in a shootout. This defense look like they're going to be pretty good. They look pretty respectable. They look like they want to get the ball. They look like they want to tackle. They look like they want to get some turnovers. And this is not what Coach Ellis and this is not what Coach Clay Helton necessarily look for. But you have to you have to give it up to him. I mean, this was a very good defensive game. It was more of a balance, but the way the defense stepped up, it showed that these guys really want to get the ball. And we know it was a liability last year. So the game is over. I'm going to probably do a video on this, give you my whole synopsis about what happened. And hopefully you guys will stick around. If it's your first time here, welcome. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Over here we talk about Georgia Southern and Atlanta Falcons football. Blue and white game, 43-19 blue. Very, 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 very surprising game. Walked away from this extremely impressed. Extremely impressed. I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all take it easy and y'all be blessed. All right, y'all. Peace.